Hey guys, welcome to the video. So today what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a Valkyrie spots on Hereford base, but with a twist. So I'm going to be spawning into each one of the 4 rooms in secure area, and I'm going to be placing all of my Valkyrie cams in that 45-second preparation phase. I've seen other Valcam videos and they're cool, but this video is not going to be more about cool Valcam spots. This is going to be about Valcam spots that are useful and where you should place them and how to do that in the preparation phase, in the 45 seconds, so you don't end up the round doesn't end up starting with you having 2 cameras still in your pocket and not reinforcing, and that will usually end up with you dying or having useless Valkyrie cams. So I just want to show you guys how to do this, and I think this will be very useful. So hopefully you guys like this. Leave a thumbs up if you can, and let's get into the video. So basically you're going to spawn in. This is the new basement. You're going to run straight ahead into this room, into the ladder. You're going to punch this paint can or any of the paint cans. We're going to put it down. I'll explain what I'm doing later. Just watch where I'm placing my cameras. And then you're going to go and run upstairs. And you're going to want to break every possible window that you can on the side of the building. I ran to the wrong room, but whatever. But just try and break every single window that's facing the side of the building. Just to help, so that if the team is smart and they're like, maybe place the Valkyrie cam, they won't know where you threw it from. It'll be harder to guess, and it'll be harder to find their way. So here I'm going to be actually throwing it onto the tree, but another way you could do it is to actually run outside, turn right, and actually throw it onto the wall of the building, like the wall opposite where I'm at. Yeah, so just at the wall you're looking at, and that'll be the same too. So here I'm just showing you guys what all my cameras look like, and I'm going to be explaining you the use of all of them. So basically, look at this one. So the one outside is barely visible. It's on the tree. Smart players might know the spot. They'll find it. But it's very good for actually, like, finding the people that are actually breaking into the outside walls of the basement. If they're breaking into the walls right here in lockers, then you're going to know. So that's really useful. And also, if they're outside here, you could just break down the door, run out, and kill them. So look, you see, I can barely see myself, but that's why if you want, you can also put it onto the side of the building for clear view. But it might be easier to spot because it's bright blue and it'll be like near where they're at. So whichever one is your preference, try both out. So now I'm going to be running right in and into this room, and as you can see, lo and behold, you can't see the camera. This is why I punched the paint can. So if you notice, when I was placing the camera, I actually punched the paint can before placing it. So what this does is it actually, the camera will go inside, but the paint can is still there, and enemies still can't see it. Actually, I didn't have another player in this game here, but enemies actually cannot see it if it's properly placed, and it's a very useful camera because your enemies usually come in through lockers, and you're going to have full control of this. And you can actually even see them when they're on top of the ladder, as you saw me doing there. So it's a very useful cam, and it's hidden. And another cam that I use very often is actually in this room. It's in projector. So you saw where I put it. I'm going to throw an nitro cell here. I'm going to show you why. So I actually place it in projector above that beam there. It's, as you can see, it's pretty much invisible right now. And it's very hard to see. Enemies might see if they're looking up there and you're on it because it's a blue light. So one thing with the Valkyrie cam, just a pro tip: don't stay on them for too long. Just go on them for a quick peek, because or else they're very easy to spot. When you have a flashing giant friggin' blue light there for so long, they're gonna spot them. So use that. And I threw a nitro cell there to use as a rotation hole into projector, and that way if anyone comes into projector, you could just either shoot through the wall if you don't want to blow it up, or you could just jump, or you could just look through and pre-fire them because you know we're there. So that's it for the bottom room. Let's move up to the dining room. So basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to run straight to red container, and there aren't many places to place a Valkyrie camera here that are like very hidden, because well, it's just an open area. And the thing is that you want one here because many people come through container to attack dining room. So where just places, I think the best place, and I'll explain to you why after. But anyway, now I'm going to be going here. Place one right by the stairs, right there. When people pop stairs, they have too many other places to look than to look for foul cameras because they're going to be in a very open position. So they won't be able to see it, and people from down the hall won't be able to see it. So it's perfect. And then you're going to want the same one on the same tree that I've shown you before. Once again, you could also just pop out and place it on the wall, but I place it on the tree. So the thing about the tree is it's useful, once again, for when they're coming from outside. When they're busting in this wall, thermiting it, or blowing it up with a breach charge, whatever they're doing, it's a wall that you can actually pop out of that door that I opened up to place the camera. You could actually pop out of there and pre-fire them. I'm going to show you an example of this soon, but here are just all the cameras. I was showing you all the cameras I placed. And the one in container is good for if they actually leave container through that door there. I'm going to mark it, look. So if they leave container through that door, then you just pre-fire head level through the wall, and you'll probably get a kill. Unless you just get someone unlucky. But it's perfect for that. If you're camping in that room, or roaming in that room, should I say. And another good thing about that camera is I'm going to be showing you is that actually when you thermite the wall, it won't get destroyed. Look, I'm going to place an enter cell close to the top, very close to the top. Well, I missed that one, but I'm going to place it closer. Look, that's right next to the corner, and it still didn't destroy the camera. That's about the height. That's even higher than what a thermite charge will blow, because thermite charge normally just blows a giant rectangle, so the camera won't get destroyed. So it's a perfect camera, really. And the only problem is that it's visible, but there aren't really any other ways you can hide it. It's red container. That's the best you're gonna get. But another thing is I actually love roaming in this room when I'm playing a dining room. And if you have a camera in the hallway, you can see all the way to the front door, and you can pre-fire the front door. You can also, if people come in, you have a heads up. What I usually hide in that trap, on top of that trap door there, in that room where I was just at, and you're protected from the side. So if you see them walk into the room, they don't know you're there. They don't expect someone to be there. So you just pop up and you could kill them. You have a very high probability of killing them. It's a beautiful spot, really. So yeah, and this stair spot is great. So because you can see actually down 2 levels of stairs, so you're going to actually have a warning of when they're going to be on this level of stairs. You're going to see them coming up of the one before. So you're going to see them coming up. So once you see them hit that landing, then you could just pop out and just pre-fire them. So it really works very well. These camera spots are, I'm trying to give you guys the most useful spots for these rooms so that where you're roaming, you can have the most use out of your Val cameras. You don't want to have 2 Val cameras in a room. It's not good. I've seen people do that, don't like it. But anyway, so let's move on to the next room. We're going to be defending master bedroom. And this is kind of tricky because there's a room I really think there should be a Val camera in, but it's hard to place it because you either place it in an open area where it's visible or in a hidden area where you can't see that much of the room, but it's still not. It's still a good cam, but it's very hidden. So it's right here on this blue desk. You're gonna want to place it a little bit more inside, or on this white desk, a little bit more inside though. I'm just showing you guys. Once you get it down, you won't need to actually check it, and you're gonna actually save time on this, and you could start reinforcing before the round's over. Anyway, we're gonna be placing one up here, right on the door. And the thing is about that is that people don't check on top of the door where they come in. It's a thing that people just don't do. They don't run into a room that they don't know. Like they're the attackers. They have no presence there. They're not going to run in there and look behind them. So anyway, that's a good spot. And then you're going to want to do what I just did there. Break open that door, lean and place it on that wall there. So as you can see this entire wall. And if Fuse is placing a cluster charge on any one of the windows on this side, you can actually just shoot right through it. You can tell if people are hanging upside down. It'll give you a huge advantage. It's really an all-around great Valcam spot, and it's very hard to see. So when people come in this room, they're going to be looking there. They're not going to see that really. They're probably going to drone it out, but they won't see your Val camera. Like I said, don't stay on your camera for too long. It's not good because then the enemy team just spots it out. So any spots in these desks is a good spot. You're going to be able to see a lot, like enough of the room that it's useful. So I don't want to place it up top on any of the cabinets because it's just such a it is so visible there, and I don't think that it's not going to be useful because as you can see the room, but they're going to shoot the camera as soon as they walk in. So there's really no point. So like here I'm just playing around with it. I'm just showing you guys what it looks like on the desk or on. This is why I like the desk, because you actually have a view of more of the side where the windows are, so you can check when they're coming in. But anyway, the thing is about the cameras I place is you actually have no view of that side of the building where I'm looking at. So as actually you should look, as you can see, if Fuse is placing cluster charge there to try and kill people in the room in the objective, then you can just pre-fire right through the window and kill them. Next, the thing is about upstairs, the fourth floor, is that attackers love to come in through the fourth floor. They love it. So placing a camera there will help you check when they're coming into the floor. So the thing is that if you're only one roamer upstairs, then this is the camera you want. But if you're roaming two people upstairs, you can have one person covering that door, and then you can have another camera in another place where I think is also very, very useful. I'm going to be placing it. I'm going to be replacing that camera on a different side of the building, so you could cover both sides of the building, and when people come in through either window in the objective, you can actually see them. Because if you guys notice, the big window in the objective I have not covered. There is no Val camera spot on that side of the building. So what you're going to want to do is, instead of placing a camera there, open this window, and you're going to see me try and fail a couple times. But anyway, you're going to want to aim a little bit higher than that. I'm going to show you exactly the place where you're going to want to aim, and you're going to want to place that camera there. I'm going to go back up here, and you're going to place a camera so it lands on those green boxes. That's where I'm trying to land them. So you can play around with that, and eventually you'll figure it out. I will show you guys, but here is the me placing it correctly. And yeah, anyway, so this is the camera. It's a very good camera. It'll help you check the whole side of the building. Even remember the first room I placed a camera in on that white desk? You can actually see from the wall outside of that room. So if they decide to breach that, you can actually see that too. And then you can actually even get rid of that camera you have. So all in all, these are all useful cameras. I'm showing you four spots. Pick and choose which ones you want to put them in. And anyway, let's move on to the last room. So the last room is going to be obviously the fourth floor of Hereford base, and you're going to be placing a few outside cameras over here. So you're going to open up this door. Obviously you can't go outside during preparation phase, so I'm showing you the order to place the cameras in so that you can actually get to the outside cams right when the round starts, and you don't need to waste time going outside, because if you go outside when the round starts, you could die really. Like if you're going like 15 seconds after the round starts, you're probably going to die because people expect that and they're going to see you. So you're going to have to be there when the round actually begins, like at that second. So you're going to place a camera right there to just basically control third floor. It's going to help you see the stairs, it's going to help you see most of the third floor. Jump outside, place one there. As you can see, I was actually not detected. that is to cover the entire balcony right here. So as you can see, you could place one of those two. You don't need to place both of them. But the tree one I like for the stairs because people generally come up from the stairs and they come up from the balcony. So I like having both. You do not have to. You can place it somewhere else if you would like. But anyway, so basically this spot is good because if anyone is looking through any of these windows, that window or the ones at the side, thermiting this wall, doing anything, if there's a thermite by himself, you could simply just jump outside a window, keep one of them open, jump outside, and kill him while he's placing the charge. You'll see him doing it. It takes a while. It's really it's a very, very useful camera. This room is simply if you're chilling in this room, because of the camera you have outside, you're going to have control of the balcony. So you're going to have no one popping in from that side of the balcony, and you're going to be able to. And you're therefore going to be able with the other Val camera to control the room opposite you. And if someone comes in, you simply pre-fire head level, and you will probably get the kill. This camera is also for you or your teammates, whoever is roaming on the third floor or whoever is roaming below the third floor, to keep watch right next to the room. The Val cameras you want to have close to the objective. You don't want to have them in the room, but you want to have them close to the room. You don't want to have a Val camera spot in the armory when you're defending the top floor, because it's just like they could, if they come from armory, it's useful, but it's still not good because once they leave armory and they get to the second and third floor close to the objective, you're going to have no idea where they are, and then it becomes useless. So these camera spots, very useful. I've shown you what they're used for, and guys, use them like this. It's so good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really had a lot of fun making it. I'll bring more in the past, and I'll bring, well, in the future, what the hell am I saying? I'll bring more in the future. You guys, let me know in the comments what map you want. And I'm going to be showing you a couple more trick videos, and I hope you guys enjoy them so much. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.